Hello everybody, and good morning, and welcome back to Yeah Gaming. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're gonna listen to me blabber on for a very long extended period of time once again. Truly my favorite part of my days now, waking up, getting to the computer, and recording some good old Yeah Gaming, alright? Definitely not gonna miss a day anytime soon. Anyway, before I actually get into the topic of this video, I thought I'd give an update on my first video of this new arc, the Mickey Mouse video. Yeah, as soon as I uploaded that video, two different Steamboat Willie horror movies were just announced out of the blue. I would have mentioned them in the video if I knew they existed when I was fucking recording it, which I didn't, so my bad. But both of them look very cheesy and very tacky. One of them looks slightly better than the other because it's literally just an image. I'm sure it will be just as bad when it actually comes out. Yeah, neither of these look that interesting. I'm not gonna make a whole video on it. There were some people in the comments section that brought it up, so I thought I'd at least mention that yes, I'm aware, the curse of Steamboat Willie is going outside of video games and is now going into movies and, same shit with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, right? We're doing the same laps again and again and again. And this will probably happen every single year now that new Disney characters are going to keep becoming public domain, which is kind of cool, but also, yeah, the inevitable will happen every single time. And one more detour before we actually get into the topic of this video, which, trust me, it's a very interesting story that I have never told before, because I never had a reason to tell it before, but you're gonna want to hear this, trust me. But yeah, before we start, listen. You did a good job yesterday, okay? We got the channel from, 31,000 subscribers to 32,000 subscribers. So we're gonna keep going. Hit the sub button, keep watching the vids, share them around, like the video. I appreciate you all. Let's get to 100K at some point this year. I love you all. Thank you for hitting that sub button. We got 1,000 new subs yesterday. It was freaking awesome. So I'm gonna keep saying, hit that goddamn sub button. For me, and for you, and for everybody. For the content, everybody. For the content! Let's go. For the fucking content. Okay, enough stalling. I know I'm the king of stalling around these parts. That's all I do in the first 2 minutes of these videos. But now we're gonna get into the real meat and potatoes, right? The time that I started a content farm and told nobody. Which is kind of a lie. A lot of people knew, but it was in very closed circles. The public didn't know. Also, it wasn't just me. It was a bit of a group effort, and we'll get into that in a second. So let's start from the very beginning. This was around 6 months ago, I'd have to say, when I was working on my Garten of Banban content farm video. The big one with Handy Dan. A huge event video, probably one of the best videos on my channel. I'm very proud of it. Yeah, so around the time I was working on that video, I was playing around with the idea of what to do in the said video as sort of an end bit. This was before I had the idea of Handy Dan being or not Handy Dan per se, but a Garten of Banban OC being the ending point of the video, right? This was before that was set in stone going to happen. So I was playing around with the idea of maybe doing some other stuff like my own content farm or, things in that vein that would also be a funny end to that big video. So it was I have to say maybe 3 a.m., maybe? It was really late, trust me, it was really late. It was really late one night, and it was me and VC with David Barron, Postra, and maybe some other people I don't remember. And I was working on these fake Banban OC versions of our OCs, not for anything really. I did the one for me for the video, I did the one for Dags for the video, but I did ones for Springs, David, and Postra. For pretty much no reason, just for fun. And when I made these fucking beautiful OCs, David Barron had the wonderful idea to model out Detective Dogster. So there is a semi-official, as official as you're gonna get, model of Detective Dogster made by David Barron. And it's fucking hideous, but in the best way possible, right? It's literally perfect for what it's trying to be. It is hilarious. I'll have some images or whatever on screen of it, or a video or something. You'll see it. It's really funny. So David, being the clinically insane and very talented person that he is, came up with the idea, or maybe it was a bit of a group effort to come up with this idea. I don't really remember, but TLDR, an idea was come up with where we would make a fake content farm video and upload it to a channel and tell literally nobody publicly. So for the rest of the night, David worked his magic, and crafted this video, which I then later posted on Twitter, but without telling people that I had also uploaded it to a separate channel. I think this created a bit of an interesting dynamic where this video existed both on my Twitter and on a separate YouTube channel. So to a regular person who saw it on Twitter first and for some reason found it on this YouTube channel, which we'll get into a second, they may have just thought they stole the video from my Twitter and uploaded it there, which is like a fair thing to think, right? You wouldn't think that both, you know, the post on my Twitter and the channel all run by the same people, all the same people. So the channel we called it Happy Bros. And the profile picture is just hue shifted euphoric brothers. It's perfect. I don't know what to say. It's just the best thing ever. I'm gonna read the description of the channel because I'm really proud of it. Hi, we are the Happy Bros. We love to upload game mods of Garten of Banban 4. New updates. Turn on that bell. Or turn that bell on. It's like very generic content farm. I may have just stole that from a different content farm. I don't remember. It's been like 6 months. Leave me be. Anyway, so we could have just left the bit there, right? The bit was pretty good at that. We had this channel faking as a content farm channel. We had this funny video with this funny model. But it's David Barron, right? He couldn't stop there. And we continued onwards to create the masterpiece known as Detective Dogster Saves You from Crazy Clyde, which features both actual voice acting from me and Postra. This was an insane, like 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. moment that will never be replicated again. This channel is never getting another video, which is why I'm confident in making this video now. We are never uploading to this channel again. It's too much effort. Shout out to the content farms. They're crazy, all right? Like, it's too much effort. But the thing is, this video, it's very funny, and we'll talk about it in a second, but it was done, like, literally days after the first video that was uploaded to this channel, but David just, like, forgot to render it and just didn't give a shit, which is, like, fair, right? So at some point during the meetup when everyone was down here, I think I just mentioned to David, oh, you should probably upload that, and then he uploaded it. So, it's uploaded now, and you can watch Detective Dogster Saves You from Crazy Clyde, which is, it's something, man. It's the Crazy Clyde design that I made, but as a 3D model. He chases you down a beautiful Garten of Banban hallway. Then there's me, Detective Dogster, at the end. I'm like jumping for joy. We kill Clyde, and then I get killed by David Barron. So truly the circle of life, as one may say. Yeah, these videos are just really funny, especially with the context knowing that we made them, and we were planning on doing more with this whole bit, but we ended up dropping it because, once again, it's too much effort. We would literally need like a whole team to keep this bit going. And originally, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a video be like, I ran a content farm for 100 days, and we're gonna see what happens. And we only uploaded 2 videos, so that's not happening ever. So that's why I'm making this video. The gig is up. But if I ever decide to do that, just pretend to be surprised that I did it, okay? Yeah, I think the last and most interesting thing to talk about with these is that with pretty much no self-promotion of these videos whatsoever, the first one has 50,000 views, and the second one has 16,000 views. And the second one has a terrible thumbnail. Like, I'm gonna be real, the second one has a dog shit thumbnail. If there was like an ounce of effort put into that second thumbnail and it was uploaded earlier, this video would probably have 100,000 views, which is really scary how easy it was. The whole Garten of Banban content farm fake chapter scene has really died off recently, which is probably the least surprising thing ever considering that it's the fucking internet, things come and go, and Garten of Banban wasn't going to be the most popular thing in the world forever, right? The launch of Garten of Banban 6 was easily the most underwhelming, I think, from a YouTube perspective. All these fake channel videos are getting significantly less views, and by significantly less, I mean like 200,000 instead of 1 million, right? So they're still making good money off these, obviously, but like, the golden days are over, man. You know, it's done. We're done with that. It's a new era. We're in 2024 now, and we're leaving the Garten of Banban content farm stuff to the wayside. Maybe I'll make a main channel video in the middle of the year, kind of reminiscing on the death of this genre, and maybe talking about whatever comes next, which it's looking like it might be Skivity Toilet fake chapter stuff, which has been happening for a while, so that might be dead. That might be dead too. I don't really know. I've not been paying attention to that. After the Digital Circus video, I fucking tapped out for the year. I'm like, all right, content farm stuff, I'm exhausted. Give me a break until 2024, but don't worry. Well, I'll be right back on my bullshit in literally no time. So just chill. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing pretty good. You know, mental health, we're rocking in there, you know? I'm having a pretty good year this year so far, and I'm having a lot of fun making these videos. I'm having a lot of fun talking to you guys in the comments. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna leave a link to Happy Bros in the description if you want to watch these videos in full. They're very funny. I recommend it. Especially with the context that we made them at like fucking 5 a.m. as some crazy moment. You can subscribe to the channel, but you're never getting another video on this channel again, so I don't know why you would. But yeah, I'll link in the description, and you can check out Happy Bros if you wanna. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I'm gonna peace out. I gotta keep running the main channel video, which yes, I'm going to keep assuring you in every one of these until it's done, it's fucking coming, alright? I took 16 pages of notes last night. I'm going crazy, but don't worry, the video's coming soon. It's going to be the magnum opus, the beautiful end to Season 2 that's late, so it should be maybe the start of Season 3, but it's still gonna be the end of Season 2. Anyway, enough rambling. Tune in next time for Garten Warfare 2 gameplay, no commentary, 2016. Bye.